In this tutorial, you will learn how to use the search and replace functionality in XMLSpy. Besides, we will show you how to work with regular expressions. The example we're going to work with is an XML file. The file contains a book collection. Our document is currently displayed in grid view in table mode. First of all, let's see how to define a search query. To invoke the search and replace dialog, we will click the combination of the Ctrl and F keys. The dialog has popped up in the right-hand corner. Let's assume we want to find all the occurrences of the string child. Let's type it in the text field. The dialog informs us about the number of results. We can see child instances as separate words, but also as parts of words. We can also use the back and forward buttons to jump back and forth between the search results. Now we want to narrow down our search and restrict it to elements values only. We need to click the Filter Results button and then clear the selection. We are interested only in the elements values. This time the search has produced 15 results, and the values of the genre attribute have been ignored. Now let's say we want to restrict the search only to titles. In this case, we need to select this column and then click the Find and Selection option. This action has locked the current text selection and restricted the search to this selection. Now we have only 10 results, and the occurrences of the search string and the author column have been discarded. Next, we want the search query to match the entire word. Only 2 occurrences have been found. In addition, we can enable the Match Case option. The search has produced no results this time. Now let's work with a different search query, but before we do this, let's revert all the search parameters. One of our authors has a lot of spelling variations, which is wrong of course, and to find all the spelling problems, we will build a regular expression. A regular expression is a sequence of characters that defines a match pattern in text. The Find and Replace dialog features a powerful regular expression builder, and it helps you quickly create the right expression. First, let's test the following search query. We also need to instruct XMLSpy to treat the search query as a regular expression. Since all the spelling issues start after these letters and we don't know all the possible variations, we will add a character in a range from the expression builder. Then we need to type A to Z, which means any lowercase letter can appear after STE. The only trouble is the expression covers only one character after STE. That's why we also need a character that represents one or more matches. We can see that the expression covers all the variations of the name. Besides, the following words are also covered by the search query. Let's assume that the spelling issues concern only Stephen King. Then we also need to type King together with a space before it to eliminate any other authors. Now let's also assume that the spelling problems concern only the author values and not the titles. So how to eliminate the titles using the regular expression? Since the full name of the author contains exactly 2 words, we can define the start and end of the line. "19 results have been identified, all of them coming from the author column. But now we have another issue. Some values have some extra spaces which the regular expression doesn't take into account. So let's put a space in front of STE and see what happens. We can see only one result because there is only one space character. And to get search results with 0 or more space characters, we will also include another character from the expression builder. The only trouble is the examples contain not only extra spaces but also some other whitespace characters such as a tab. Then we can use any of these meta characters to check various types of whitespace. And a much better approach would be to use the \s character that matches any whitespace. Besides, you can also use several other meta characters to track other types of characters. Our last step is to replace all the search results with the correct spelling of the author's name. We need to expand the dialog and then type the correct name, and then click Replace All. The author's name has successfully been fixed. By the way, the Find and Replace functionality is available not only in Grid View, but also in Text View. Let's take a quick look at it. In Text View, everything is treated as text. Did you know that if you select a piece of text of interest, and then open the Find and Replace dialog, this text will automatically appear as a search query in the text field. We can see that the search query features in the values of the genre attribute as well as in different titles. So let's assume we want to see the attribute values only. The number of results as well as the index of the current search result are indicated in the dialog. This completes our overview of the search and replace functionality in XMLSpy. You can test all these features yourself. Simply download the fully featured 30-day free trial from the Altova website.